Hello guys, my name is Paramjeet and today I'm going to tell you about the air brake inspection, how it is done as a class 1 driver. And today we're going to go through the steps and the procedure, what we need to check and what needs to be done. So the first thing first, every performance you're doing in the yard, you have to secure your truck first. So we're gonna shut off the truck, make sure our parking brakes are applied. As you see, the parking brake sign says pull to apply, so make sure it's pulled all the way up. So we shut off the truck, and using a 3-point contact, I'm going out to secure the wheel blocks. All right. So as you see, we blocked the wheels, we secured our trailer, we check any damages happen to the brake chambers, anything, we visually inspect everything, nothing is broken. And then after we proceed to the truck, we also inspect our glad hands, they're properly secured. Check any lines are broken, nothing. So we're going back to our truck.
3.
Alright, so we secured our truck trailer by blocking the wheels. Now we're going to make sure our truck is off. The key should be on position, then running position. We check our gauges. Why we keep the key on position? So that we can hear low pressure warning alarm. So as we do the air brake, these are the 4 steps, 4 parts you do it during the air brake inspection. The first part is you check your valves. So we're gonna start our emergency operation system. So first we're gonna check our trailer air supply valve. So the valve, we press this valve and this should automatically pop up to 40 to 60 psi, and my low pressure warning should come at 60 psi. Alright, so now I'm going to create that scenario. So what we'll do, I'll disconnect my air lines to go out and disconnect the air lines. So remember that first you disconnect your blue line and then you disconnect your red line, because red line is pressurized when you apply this valve. Alright, so keep your face away and use your safety glasses if you could. So you take your blue line first, since the red valve is charged. So leave the lines on the top. So as you see, the valve is popped out. It's not getting in, it's popped out. So now second step, what we will do, we will check our tractor protection valve. So while applying our hand brake, we'll check any leakage in a blue service line. We'll hold for 5 seconds and try to listen any noise, audible noise coming out from the blue service line. So there is no leakage. Now we will check our parking brake valve. So this should pop out at 45 to 20 psi. To reduce the air pressure, we'll fan the brake. As you see, the low pressure warnings come out, but we're gonna carry on till it pops out. See, the brake application gauge is telling that I'm using the pressure. The parking brake valve is popped out, so our first part is done. Now the second part, to do that, first we reconnect the lines, and this time no sequence. You can put any line, no blue, no red, doesn't matter. So using the 3-point contact, you exit the cab again, check the rubber condition, put them again on the top, check the rubber condition both sides, it's okay. So everything is good. All right, so now we don't have any air, so first part we're going to check the compressor buildup, and that should be 50 to 90 psi within 3 minutes at 1200 rpm. So you start the truck now at 1200 rpm. So at 50, you check the time. My time starts now. At 60 psi, the warning light is off. And now I'm checking when the gauge is going to the 90. So I'm going to check the time again. So it's almost 90 and my gauge says it's 30 seconds and my watch says it's 90 psi and sorry, gauge said 90 psi and watch says 30 seconds. So buildup is okay. Now I'm checking my cutout. Governor cutout 122, 135. So you're gonna hear the purge. Look, at 135, this cutout has. So now we check our governor cut in. So basically what we do, we drop the pressure 20 to 25 psi down from the cutout pressure. To do that, we release the parking valves and then the gauge is going to drop. So if they don't drop 25 psi, use your brake. So 120 minus 25 equal to 95. So basically we're bringing the gauges to 95. So they both are at 95. So now we're gonna resume 1200 rpm. And we're gonna watch the gauges are going up. If the gauges are moving up, it means governor cutting is okay. Now we're going to go for maximum pressure, and that pressure is cutout pressure. We're going to wait for that purge again. Alright, so now the third part, we're going to shut off the truck. We're going to keep the key on again, and now we will check our air leakage. This should not be more than 6 psi, 4 for the truck and 2 for the each trailer. So how are we going to perform air leak test? We're going to press and hold brake for 2 minutes. So we're going to keep our watch ready. So we apply the full brake application, and now we're going to wait till the gauges are stable. After that, we're going to start our time. So my time starts now. So I'm going to keep holding the brake for 2 minutes. If there is any leak, gauges will gonna start dropping it. And if there is no leak, these gauges will be stable. So we keep an eye, keep on our foot close to the floor, and we try to listen any audible leakage outside too. Once the 2 minutes is over, we'll confirm with the examiner, no leakage outside, my gauges are stable, my air leak test is done. Now the last part of the air brake is we're checking the brake response. To do that, first we apply the brakes. This is the unsafe action if you don't apply the brakes. What we are going outside to do outside, we are basically unblocking our wheels. So We open the door using 3-point contact. We go out. So we take our blocks out. Alright, so the last part is brake response. We're going to check our service brakes. As you see in the truck, we have a 2 service brake, foot brake and a trailer hand brake. So we're going to check their response. So we start our truck by pressing the clutch. Cover the brake, put in a first gear. Release your parking brakes. Alright, so we can check either or. We can check this brake first or foot brake first. So it's pure your choice. So we'll move the truck 1 meter or 2 meter and we'll check our trailer brake. So my trailer brake is good. Now I check my foot brake. My foot brake is good. After this, put the truck in a neutral, apply your parking brakes, and your air brake inspection is finished. Thank you.